What is up, guys? Here we are. Alabama versus LSU week. I'm going to the game Saturday, and I'm so excited and pumped. Leaving Friday after school, going up to Demetropolis, waking up about 4:35 in the morning, going to game day. Going to be there from about 5 to 11, and then from there, not 5, game day from 5 to 11, then around the quad and whatnot from whenever the game starts and going there. And yeah, I'm so excited and pumped, and here I am to predict probably the biggest anticipated game, or most anticipated game rather, in college football history in the regular season, especially in the SEC. Alright, when you look at these two teams all across the board, it's almost scary how evenly matched they are. Defense, offense, quarterback situation, special teams, each position by position about evenly matched. And let's see what LSU stats are. They're third in the country with 11.5 points per game against them. Alabama's is 6.9 first. Granted, LSU has played Oregon and West Virginia, which were two really good offensive. They held them to 27 points, Oregon, and 21 points to West Virginia. Even though Geno Smith did have like 400, I think it was 400 yards passing against LSU, so they're vulnerable against the pass, even though they have old Honey Badger in the playing corner. So yeah, LSU's key to the game is going to be to try to stop Trent Richardson and load the box, load with 8 or 9 people, try to stop Trent Richardson the best you can, and have old Honey Badger on the outside try to lock down the receivers, which hopefully they will not, and try to force AJ to have to make plays, because on Alabama's side of the ball, their key is for AJ to just manage the game, distribute the football, and put them in the best position to make a play. Trent needs to do his best to hold on to the football, which he's done really great in the past. For Alabama, just limit turnovers. Do not do anything stupid. Do what you have to do and able to win the game. Do not do anything stupid. Play fundamentally. Play special teams. Do not allow anything. Don't allow any return for touchdown on special teams. Cade Foster, please kick the ball past the 20-yard line. I would really appreciate it. I'm pretty sure the Gunners and people on kickoff return would really appreciate it. The wide receivers for Alabama, they have to make plays. They got to step up to the wide receivers standards of LSU. They have Ruben Randall, which Alabama was this close to getting. He's a stud. Last time Alabama played LSU at Bryant-Denny Stadium was the year they won the national championship game. That was the year that it was that controversial call, that interception that they reviewed and said didn't count. And a bunch of people like blah blah blah, and Alabama went on to win Alabama went on to win the national championship, which is right there. Well, you can't see that right there. 09. But the last time Alabama played was Jarrett Lee starting, was that year that I believe he was a freshman, and he threw that pick in overtime, and Alabama won at Death Valley. So Alabama's looking for revenge. They lost last year in Death Valley. Now they're coming to T-Town. They're coming to our stadium, which this is the first time we're playing LSU with the crowd over 100,000. There's predicted to be over 35,000 people outside the stadium without tickets. So that's like probably close to 1/5 of a million people just walking around, basically for the most part one street and one general area, which is going to be insane. So I'm pumped. I'm pretty sure you are too. I feel sorry for ESPN because their night games are going to get nobody watching them. I've yet to figure out if the Oklahoma State fans are going to watch their game or the Alabama LSU game. So this is in prime time. It's going to be crazy. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, the last time Alabama played LSU with Jarrett Lee starting quarterback was that the year that he got the interception return for a touchdown. Well, not the interception return for a touchdown. The he threw like 3 interceptions that game, I believe, but he gave the game up in the fourth quarter. I mean, the overtime, and John Parker Wilson, the quarterback, sneaked it in for a touchdown, and they won. I was at a friend's house with all Auburn fans, and about pooped myself, and that happened. And LSU, they're going to try their best to use Jordan Jefferson to his strengths, put him in when they want to run, and hopefully Alabama's been planning for that. I know they have, because that bit them last year in the butt. He threw that long pass to Ruben Randall last year when they were trying to stop him in the running game, and he bit them for a big one. And they just need to do their best to minimize the big plays. Don't get beat. Please have a fast start. Last 2 games, or the 2 games before the Tennessee game, within the first 30 seconds of the game for each game, they were losing down by 7. Please have a fast start. In the last game against Tennessee, it was 6-6 going into halftime. Why do you have to make me have a heart attack? But LSU, you're coming into Bryant-Denny Stadium. You're number 1 in the country. All eyes are on you. How you respond to this game at playing away. Alabama's gonna be ready. They better be ready. Let's see. I'm sitting in the upper deck, by the way, 35-yard line. I'm gonna get a zip tie and hang it from upper deck to upper deck. In the middle of the game, I'm gonna slide across the zip line. I'm just kidding. But I'm pretty sure that's all I can talk about. Just the key to the game is going to be how AJ responds in his first true big game. How, if whoever limits the turnovers, whoever creates the most turnovers is going to definitely win this game. Turnovers are going to be a huge factor. Just make the best out of each opportunity you get. Play the field. This game could turn out being a defensive struggle. It could turn out being a high-scoring game, despite each team having one of the better defenses in the country. This game is just scary how each team is so evenly matched in just about every single category you look at. The biggest disadvantage I see biggest difference I see in both these teams is the linebacking core and the defensive line. Well, basically the front 7 for LSU and Alabama. LSU's defensive line is extremely undersized compared to Alabama's offensive line, so that could be a huge advantage for Alabama, and Tremerson could run all day, hopefully. And Alabama has a little bit better linebackers. They have Dante and C.J. Mosley and Nico and Jarrell Harris and Courtney Upshaw. So try your best to stop Spencer Ware. Make Jarrett Lee have to throw the ball deep. Minimize the big plays. Execute on offense. Just, if you do everything right, do not turn the ball over. AJ just manages the game. Alabama, with the home field advantage, will win this game. My final prediction for this game is Alabama 21, LSU 17. Let us pray that that happens, because if it don't, I will jump off the upper deck. I'm just kidding, but I don't want to be disappointed. I went to the Iron Bowl last year, and that was probably one of the biggest disappointments in my life. So let's not have a repeat of that, guys, and let's go be champions. Roll Tide.